Namaste, I am the Queen of Cups, Montreal. This week's reading will be about the energy, changes, and healing you can expect for July. At this point, I invite you to pick the deck or crystal which resonates strongest for you. In the video description, you will find links for my spiritual services, my Etsy store for healing crystals, and my social media. You will also find timestamps for your chosen reading, which you can use to navigate the video. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications on future readings. As always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself. Namaste, Carnelian group. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is a reading for, believe it or not, the month of July. June flew by. Thank you for joining me. It's going to be pretty self-explanatory, so we can go ahead and jump right on in. Position number 1 will be the energy of the month for the Carnelian group. What energy you're expecting to pick up, deal with, cope with, enjoy. Here we have the waxing crescent moon. So it's about trusting in your dreams, trusting in your path. It's about the ability to be able to have confidence. So it's going to be an uplifting, though sometimes on the flip side of that, it can be a little bit of a time of doubt. Like, can I do this? Is this possible? So you might be coming into July feeling a little bit dreary, but given the energy of the month, I feel like you can leave saying like, I can do this. I'm doing better than I thought. I'm enough. I'm doing great. So that is the energy of the month for the Carnelian group. What does the Carnelian group need to release this month, the month of July? All right. Nothing is set in stone. So what you need to release is maybe a need to control things. I know I can be a bit of a control freak. So what you need to release is like a desire or a need or like anxiety when you can't control things or when you can't predict things. So release your fear. Release your need to control or your anxiety. Anxiety usually stems from being too far in the future or backwards in the past. So when you're present, you don't have to rely on certainties. You don't get fearful if there aren't any certainties. The truth is there are never any certainties in life. But when you release and you learn to let go, then you don't need that certainty. So release the fear. Release the fear of the unknown. The universe has you. Your higher power has you. What is something to reflect on this month in July? Focus on feeling confident. This is new moon in Leo. I want you to focus on feeling confident. Focus on your ability, your gifts, your strengths, your beauty, your goals. I want you to focus on that solar plexus energy of saying like, I am enough and I'm good enough and I'm blowing doors. So reflect on how worthy you are, how confident you should be, how much you have to be confident about. Position number 3 is something, position number 4 is something that you've neglected. What are you neglecting? What got away from you in June? We all neglect some things. We all let certain things slip out of our, out of our focus, out of our periphery. All right, so in June, maybe it wasn't the time, but July definitely is. So this is the month to kind of step out of your comfort zone, to do something new, to try and switch things up, do something a little. Summer's here. Summer is here. I want you to enjoy it. Even if you're not an outdoorsy person, do something to shift the gears a little bit. Do something to spice things up. Step outside your comfort zone. What is something to look forward to for the month of July? Oh, this is a good one. This is full moon in Capricorn. Something, a difficult phase, a difficult path, a difficult time is coming to an end. Whew, that was a tough one. 2020 has been hard on us, but a difficult time is coming to an end for you and your life, Carnelian group. So that's something to look forward to this July. You'll get a chance to breathe, relax, try new things, have some fun, be confident in yourself. So yes, a difficult phase is going to end, and that's something to look forward to. Finally, what is something that will help you heal this July? What is something that will be a healing moment, a healing relationship, a healing circumstance? What is a healing message for the month of July? Whenever I see this card, as you guys know in the past, whenever I see this card, I always say, not luck, but good fortune. It's new moon in Sagittarius, and it says luck is on your side, but I feel like blessings, abundance, good fortune, your higher power, the universe, they all want you to win. Your higher self, spirit guides, angels, they all want you to win. I want you to win. So that's what's on your side, is the fact that good fortune and abundance and blessings and the universe and your higher power is all on your side. So that can be a healing moment. The world's not against you. Sometimes we feel like everybody is trying to stick daggers in us, but the world is not against you. You have spirit, you have all of heaven, and you have me on your side. All right, guys, now it's time for the healing crystal rundown. So, have faith in your dreams. I feel like to have faith in your dreams, you need a little bit of confidence. So we need confidence for position number 3, which is something to reflect on how worthy and amazing you are. But we also need confidence for position number 1, which is to have faith in yourself and your dreams. I want you to get some citrine, some carnelian, and I want you to boost that. Even some sunstone, not a bad idea. Okay, now, and I feel like that takes care of nothing is set in stone. So releasing the fear as well. The more confident we feel, the more courageous we feel, the less we have to fear. And good fortune, higher powers on your side. So I want you to amplify that energy. Get amplifiers. Get some clear quartz. I just gave away my clear quartz. Get some selenite. Get some energy amplifiers. Fluorite, rainbow fluorite's even better. Amplify the positivity that you're experiencing and that you will experience for July. I'm so excited that this is going to be a better month for you. Thank you for joining me. With every reading, I put a little love and light and namaste vibes, and I send it out to you. I hope you received it today. Thank you for joining me this week, you guys, and I hope to see you again next week. Namaste. Namaste, Jasper group. This is actually a lovely piece of red African jasper. So namaste, Jasper group. Thank you for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is a reading for the month of July, and I'm still stunned how fast June went. Scary stuff. But hopefully July will be better. It'll be healing. It'll be a time of growth. It'll be a positive time for us all, especially you. All right, let's take a look here. Position number 1 is the overall energy of the month that you can expect to experience. Sorry, I'm doing this on a padded surface. All right. So you're going to feel things start to quicken up, speed up, build momentum, build speed. This is the waxing moon. Things are starting to turn in the right direction, in a new direction. Either way, that kind of self-isolation or quarantine vibes we went through earlier in the year and up until recently, and just like that ho-hum doldrums that we all felt like, will this year never end? It's going to change for you, Jasper group. So you're going to feel like things are building momentum, things are starting to have a positive vibe, an uplifted vibe. It's coming. July is going to be a changing time for you in the right direction. I also got this similar reading for Carnelian group. So I think that overall, in general, we can all expect a bit of a nicer energy come July. From my lips to God's ears. What is to release? A new romantic cycle begins. So, you know, maybe you need to release past ways of interacting, past people. Maybe you need to release the history of your relationship, the one you're in, so that a new energy can come in, or the history of your relational past. If you're in a relationship, obviously something needs to be released because a new dawn is coming, a new day is coming. I hope that it will be positive. Either way, remember that everything happens for your greater good, a lesson or a reason, and you can make the most out of any situation, be it good or bad. And if you're single, I feel like a new energy is coming to you. So a healing time, release the old, release the past, release the jerks and the narcissists. A new energy is coming in. So a new romantic cycle is beginning, but position number 2 is what to release. So release the past so that the new can come in. You can have a little fun this summer. Position number 3 is what should you reflect on this July? What needs to be reflected on, refocused on? What can you benefit from paying a little more attention to? A win-win outcome is forecast. So for some reason, I feel like this is going to be a very relational month for you, Jasper group. A win-win outcome is forecast. So full moon in Libra, this means that there's going to be a balance. There's going to be some sort of negotiation that goes well. Could be in the romantic department, given position number 2. But either way, all parties can win. So this is a good time to focus your mind, focus your energy. Be willing to negotiate, be willing to forgive, as is indicated in position number 2. Be willing to move forward. This is a situation, or there's a situation coming up where you and someone else, where everyone can be happy, or where everybody can be satisfied here. So be able to open your mind and your heart. So that's something to reflect on. How do you come to a conclusion in this, in relationship or work or family, where everybody wins? Something you've been neglecting. What have you been neglecting all June? And you know, this is not a judgment. Not everything can be in our periphery at all times. Like sometimes we just have to give attention to other things and other people and other circumstances. So there's something you've been neglecting that it's time to focus on. Ooh, this is a heavy one. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. You are worthy. You are important. You are special. You guys, I know it sounds a little bit cheesy, but have you not been focusing on how amazing you are lately? Sometimes we forget, and sometimes we need to be reminded, but here's your reminder. You've been neglecting how amazing you are as a person. I want you to take some time to refocus on that this July, and how worthy you are of love and all the good things. What is something to look forward to this July for the Red Jasper group? What is something you can hang your hat on? Some good vibes, some good news. All right. I feel like somebody, this is full moon in Leo. I feel like somebody, could even be you, is going to let the ego go. Is going to let things go. Is going to be able to be themselves. Trust, get in touch with their true self, with their true humility. Get in touch with their true integrity. I feel that finally there's going to be a resolution where it's not you banging heads against somebody else. And that's what I feel here shaping up. It's some sort of relational situation where an outcome can be found where everybody's happy. But to do that, you're going to have to remember that you are enough, that you are worthy. And then finally, once you get in touch with those feelings, just let it go. And then resolution can be found. Peace can be found. This is good. It's something to look forward to. There's going to be a resolution coming. And it takes a little compromise on your part and a little compromise on their part. What is something that will help you heal? A healing message, a healing moment, or a healing circumstance that will help you heal this July? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So as you see, this is very relational. It's like one side is shadow, the other is light. What was in the shadows is coming to the light now for you. There's going to be a revelation. I feel from the looks of it, it's a positive revelation. But as I said, remember, no matter what happens, you can use it as a lesson, and you can use it as a reason to grow, and that everything can be used for your betterment in life. That's interesting because you had, just as I'm looking here, you have two cards in Libra, new moon in Libra and full moon in Libra. Interesting. Okay guys, so this is all about balance this July, opening up, releasing. I'm going to summarize because I feel that the energy of this month is one of gaining emotion. There's emotion. One of gaining momentum. There's emotion happening where things are starting to speed up and fall into place and shift gears. I feel that what you need to release is past relational history, either in this relationship, in a relationship, or in your relational history in general. I feel that what you need to reflect on is that there's an outcome here in your relationships that where you and the other party can win, or you and the other parties, if it's a family situation or a poly situation, or everyone can win. Basically, everyone can win. Position number 4 is something you've neglected, and the fact that you're awesome, you're amazing, you're worthy, you're enough. You're neglecting yourself a little bit, and you're neglecting your self-esteem and your self-worth a little bit. Something to look forward to is that you're going to let your guard down once you get in touch with this self-worth. The other person, I feel, is going to let their guard down too. And then you're going to have a good talking to that's going to say, okay, now that like the BS, like that hard wall where it says like don't pass it, don't hurt me, now that that's down, we can connect in a deeper way. And the healing moment is that answers are coming. There will be resolution, there will be answers. I'm excited for this reading. I want you to get so much love vibes. Rose quartz, rhodonite. I want you to get so much love vibes, not only on helping heal the past. You might want to get some malachite to help heal your relational past, but also that love to be able to compromise. Compromise is here. I want you to get some self-confidence, and that can be, you guys, there, I found it. That can be yellow calcite or citrine. Love yourself. You already have the crystals for love, but I want you to get some self-love, some solar plexus good vibes. And be at peace, guys. Maybe some amethyst while you wait for your answers. Some amethyst. There's some lilac amethyst or some deeper amethyst while you wait for your answers and your solutions, because they're coming. Resolution's headed towards you. Guys, thank you for joining me. With every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I hope you received it today. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. Namaste, guys. Thanks again. Namaste, Moonstone group. Thank you for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is a reading for July. Believe it or not, July is here. 2020's been strange. June was like a blip on my radar. How about you guys? Comment below about it. So this reading is for July, and it's pretty self-explanatory, so we can jump right in. Hopefully the marbles will come out of my mouth. All right, position number 1 is the energy that you can expect this month, Moonstone group. What are the vibrations we are picking up for the Moonstone group? Conclusions are within reach. I feel like answers, closure. This is full moon eclipse, so what's being in the shadow is coming to light again. There's going to be a transition in your life, or a transition in the energy. I feel like things are wrapping up for you this July. Something or many things are going to come to a close and kind of wrap up. That energy is of closure. What to release? How can you help this energy of like wrapping it up? Hopefully it's wrapping up the tumultuous time we've had in June. But what does the Moonstone group need to release this July? So this is tarot poking fun at us, or the oracle poking fun at us. What do you need to release? the waning moon. So maybe you need to just focus on that release work, focus on what you need to let go of. This is a time of focus. This is a time to let go. I'm gonna draw a clarifier because sometimes I think spirit pokes fun at us. Maybe it's a time for you to reflect on your need to release. All right, so this is the new moon eclipse. You guys, this goes back. You've gotten 2 eclipses right now in your reading. Something's going to happen. Conclusions are, something's going to wrap up. Something's going to conclude. You're going to receive an answer on something. And then what you need to release, expect powerful change. I feel like Spirit's saying, get rid of anything you don't need. Spiritually, relationally, emotionally. Transmute, 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 dispel. Because I feel that there's going to be a big change coming for you and you're going to want to make room for it. Moonstone group, I feel like I'm not going to push spirit too much in this reading, but there's a big change coming. Something's going to become to the light, something that you were not expecting, was definitely in the shadows, and it's going to be revealed. So be ready for it. Make space for this new abundance, relationship, change. We don't know what it's going to be, but hopefully the rest of the reading will help clarify. What is something you need to reflect on? Guys, Spirit is playing with us. Full moon in Aries. So something is approaching, something's coming for you head on, like that ram coming full on. Something is going to conclude. I feel like once again that's more full moon energy, full moon eclipse, full moon in Aries. Something's going to conclude and it's coming right for you. So be strong, stand your ground, stay resilient, be grounded like the Aries. And be, well, I always say grounded like the Aries, but you also want to be passionate, inspired, confident, fire yourself up like the Aries. I always feel like the signs that are more animal oriented do have that earthly energy, but then you realize that the Aries has the fire as well. So be passionate about what you want. I feel like this is the time where you're going to be hit with a wallop of abundance, of manifestation, could be of change. I feel like it's coming for you, Moonstone group. We're going to need some clarifiers. This is this is a roller coaster of a reading. What is something you have neglected? This is something you need to focus on. Focus on your purpose, on your passion, on pleasure, on creativity. I feel like the full moon in Aries is burning bright for you. You guys, Spirit's playing with us. Full moon in Cancer. So this is probably a relational, romantic, familial situation of deep emotion. This card symbolizes that a personal, emotional, family, relational issue will finally reach resolution this month. I feel that there's something that's going to come out, a big announcement or a big change. It's going to be something that you wanted or something that you feared. That's a lot of fire there from the full moon in Aries. And then we have this watery emotion from full moon in Cancer, this emotional energy coming through. So I feel like be prepared for big relational issues to be resolved, to reach a conclusion, to come out, to be expressed. I feel like there's something in your relational realm that you've been neglecting. Maybe you've been turning your back on it because you've been scared of how it's going to manifest. But now it's time to get honed into those relationships of personal issues about to be resolved. So hone in, be prepared, and create that space for it. Like it said, release. Expect a powerful change. So this is going to be a big time of release for you, Moonstone group. This is exciting. Please comment, message me on social media. Let me know what happened to you this month. What good news do you have? What interesting news do you have? What is something to look forward to? All right. Even though, this is interesting, even though it's going to be, this is, by the way, it's disseminating moon. So even though it's going to be a big time to focus on relationship and family and friendship, even though something's going to be a powerful change and conclusions are coming and change, and it's a time of huge release. A climax, it says fiery climax, so that's the Aries coming through full speed ahead, fired up. And then there's the emotional full moon in Cancer. It's also going to be a time, so maybe that's towards the end of the month or as you build towards your climax at the beginning of the month, but this is going to be a time to actually rest, focus, reflect, take some time out, and I would advise it because it's going to be an interesting period of time this month for you. So definitely take time to breathe, to ground yourself, to connect with your personal truth, and to spirit. This is a time of relaxation, guys. Well, part of it. I feel like it's either the month is either gonna come in with a bang or it's gonna leave with a bang. But if there's not action, take time to rest, relax, refocus, ground yourself. What is something that will help you heal? What is a healing moment, message, circumstance, relationship for the Moonstone group this July? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So we're looking at our shadow side and our light side. We're looking at all different aspects of ourselves, our friends, our family, and our lovers. Focus on communication. Focus on new beginnings. Focus on the ability to hit the reset button and set intentions for your relationships or this relationship that's going to really, something's going to accumulate. Doesn't mean an ending, doesn't necessarily mean a new beginning. This reading won't resonate with everyone, but I do feel like there's a real point coming this month for you in the relational realm. Once again, this could be romantic, friend, or family, but I do feel like there's a impactful change. For communication, you guys that have watched before know I love Amazonite. For communication, it's important. I feel like you need to like relax when that's possible this month, if possible, whenever possible. So for that, I want you to get some amethyst or some blue quartz. Just Dalai Lama Zen, as my aunt says. Just bring it all down. And then I want you to be grounded because it seems like a lot of stuff is happening in terms of things kicking off here and things kicking off there. So I want you to be really grounded. For that, you guys know the drill. You can grab some obsidian, some hematite. You guys know, just grounding stones to counteract the fire of the Aries. And then it's going to be a relational issue. So I want you to grab some Dalmatian Jasper. I think that would be really helpful for you. It's a great zone of family and community and love and togetherness. So tap into that. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste. And I hope you received it today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it and value our time together. I hope that you join me again next week. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Namaste.